Okay, fellow babies, welcome to Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. Appreciate all of you who are Patreon patrons or YouTube subscribers. You are keeping us afloat. If you're doing those things or not, please try to remember to link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch Prime account. That's absolutely free for you. Easy to do. It's 3 clicks. There are instructions in the show description below, so check it out. And you've got to redo that every month. So if you haven't done it in a while, please link those accounts and Shane will get paid. You're sticking it to Amazon. It costs you absolutely nothing. Today's question from SIFTD, from Deus Zero. Rumors abound that AMD's Project Magnus will underpin the technology for both PS6 and next Xbox. That sounds right. A leaked presentation from 23 claims we could see new consoles as early as 27. Do you believe this information? Did this leak affect AMD stock price? So I couldn't even tell you what AMD's share price is because tariffs are so much more important than PlayStation and Xbox. You're talking about, maybe PlayStation's been out, 5 years? They've sold 75 million. So you're talking about maybe 20 million units a year. That's nothing. There are something like 400 million PCs a year sold. So AMD, and God knows how many semiconductors end up in the cloud. So AMD, the PlayStation business is probably 20%, 30% of its business. It can't be more. So no, I don't think it makes much difference. Do I believe it? Yes. Do I believe that they're coming in 27? Yes. I think there was some credibility to the plan to launch them in 26. But I think Tariff Man has screwed that up badly. So the AMD and Sony and Microsoft are not going to want to make consoles that are subject to ever-changing tariffs, 20%, 50%, 100%. They can't do it unless the tariff power is taken away from the Orange Menace. So let's get rid of tariffs, and then you'll get a new PlayStation. I'd say that it just would be foolhardy to launch like the same week as elections, November of 26. Let the elections happen, let Congress flip to Democrat, and it will. And then tariffs will be gone, launch the consoles in 27.
This episode of Pachter Factor is brought to you by DeShazer Ryan Realty. It's time to find out why everyone is buying homes in Montana. Right now, Doug DeShazer has a beautiful single-level home with a triple-car garage available in the best neighborhood in Libby, Montana. This custom 3-bed, 2.5-bath home has a 500 square foot patio for entertaining. It's built to last with solid wood core doors, Anderson windows, an asphalt driveway, central AC and heat, and a private well to run its sprinkler system. The price was recently reduced, and owner financing is available with 20% down. No matter where you're looking to buy in the US, Doug DeShazer is licensed to help. Make him your real estate consultant at 406-291-1643. That's Doug DeShazer at 406-291-1643, or go to LibbyMontanaRealEstate.com.
So I expect them at 27. I do believe it. No comment on AMD stock price. I honestly don't know what it's worth or where it's trading, but I'm sure it's fine. Tech's been up. AMD share price has moved about 10% since that news leaked out. That's about right. I mean, I'd say that it's probably 20% of their revenue, so that would imply that they have higher profits, so it went up 10%. That's fine. It's really hard though to measure a small move, a 10% move in stock, unless you can really think about everything else going on in the market. And again, I don't even know where AMD's chips are made. I think they're made actually in the U.S. Trump made this comment about how he's going to charge 100% for semiconductors from Taiwan. That's where all the commodity stuff comes from, and that's where the alternative to AMD semiconductors is. So I'm sure that also helped. But overall, tariffs are just bad because tariffs drive up costs, period. Tariffs drive up prices, which is essentially a tax on you. Trump was bragging recently, we've collected $150 billion in tariffs so far. Where do you think that $150 billion came from? Your pocket. Prices were $150 billion higher. The stuff you bought cost $150 billion more, and the U.S. government got the money. That's a tax. But who did they tax? Rich people? Everybody. Food for the average family is about $8,000 to $10,000 a year. That's how much groceries are. If you make $40,000, that's 25% of your income. If you make $100,000, that's 10% of your income. If you make $1 million, it's 1% of your income. So guess who bears the brunt of tariffs on food? Poor people. That's what's going on. So tariffs, bad. Please trust me, they're bad. If we have free trade, We, the U.S., until Trump came along, had the highest standard of living on the planet, and we had the lowest prices for stuff on the planet because of our trade policy. And he's single-handedly undoing that. So anyway, AMD stock up 10%, deserves it. Consoles coming in 27 because they have to get rid of tariff uncertainty, which will change in 26. Forget everything else you care about. It's not worth every household in America paying $2,400 more per year for tariffs to get 6 people out of sports. Get over that and worry about stuff that matters, like $2,400 per household, higher prices from tariffs. What matters is tariffs. Tariffs bad. That's it for today's question. Thank you for joining me on Pachter Factor, my fellow babies. If you are a Patreon patron or a YouTube subscriber, we thank you very much. Whether you're subscribed or not, please try to remember to link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch Prime account. We get paid for that, and it costs you absolutely nothing. Super easy to do. Check out the instructions on how to do so in the show description below. And remember to do it every month. If you haven't done it in a month, we're not getting paid. So go check it out. 3 clicks. Shane gets $250. You're a god. He will thank you personally when he sees you. Anybody who walks up to me or Shane on the street and says, I connected my Amazon Prime account to my Twitch Prime account, I will thank you personally. You can do it on Blue Sky. Tell me you did it. I will give you a shout out. I promise. It's a cool thing to do. I don't get paid, but Shane does. It's important that Shane gets paid so we can keep this show alive. So thank you very, very, very much. I will see you guys next week.